You wake before the sun rises over the hills of Laconia. The air is cold against your skin, and the stone beneath you still holds the chill of the night. There is no soft bed in Sparta, no heavy blankets, only discipline. Even before your eyes fully open, you hear movement around you. Other young warriors are already rising. No one speaks. Words are unnecessary this early. The sky outside is a deep blue, just beginning to lighten at the horizon. You sit upright, steady and alert. Today will be like yesterday, and like tomorrow. In Sparta, repetition builds strength. Comfort is weakness. You learn that as a boy. You tie your sandals carefully, wrapping the leather straps tightly around your calves. Your cloak rests folded beside you. It is simple, dark red, worn but clean. Everything in your life serves one purpose: to make you stronger for Sparta. Outside, the city stirs slowly. Smoke begins to rise from cooking fires. Somewhere in the distance, a horn sound, low and steady. It is the signal. Training begins soon. You step into the cold earth. The ground is uneven, dust clinging to your feet. The other warriors gather silently. No laughter, no complaint, only readiness. You breathe deeply. The scent of earth and ash fills your lungs. Another day as a Spartan has begun. The training grounds lie just beyond the heart of the city. The earth here is hardened by years of footsteps and drills. You join the line of warriors, each standing tall, shields resting at your sides. There is no warm-up. There is no easing into effort. At the command of your instructor, you begin to run. Bare feet strike the dirt. The rhythm is steady, controlled. The cold air burns your lungs, but you do not slow. You learned long ago that pain is temporary. Weakness is permanent. After the run, spear drills begin. You grip the wooden shaft firmly, adjusting your stance. Thrust forward, withdraw, step, rotate, again, again, again. The sound of wood slicing air fills the morning. Nearby, others practice shield formations. The phalanx is everything. A Spartan fights not for himself, but for the shield wall. Your shield protects the man beside you. His protects you. Sweat now coats your skin despite the morning chill. Dust clings to your legs. Your instructor walks among you, correcting posture, demanding precision. There are no wasted movements in Sparta. Efficiency wins wars. As the sun rises higher, light catches the bronze helmets stacked nearby. Soon, you will wear them. But first, discipline. You finish the drill with steady breath. No exhaustion, only control. Training pauses, but rest is brief. You sit among your fellow warriors in the communal mess hall. There are no private meals in Sparta. Brotherhood is forged through shared hunger. Before you is black broth, dark, thick, and simple. Made from pork, salt, and vinegar, it is not meant to please the tongue. It is meant to sustain. You tear a piece of barley bread and dip it slowly. Across from you, another warrior eats in silence. No one complains. In other Greek cities, meals are filled with wine and delicacies. Here, simplicity is strength. The meal is quiet. You focus on nourishment, not indulgence. Around you, the hall is built of stone and wood. Sunlight filters through narrow openings, casting thin beams across the floor. Conversations, if they happen, are short and purposeful. You drink water, no excess. You rise when finished. There is no lingering. The day continues. Your training did not begin today. It began when you were 7 years old. The agoge shaped you, molded you into this warrior. You remember the cold nights, the limited food, the tests of endurance. Boys were taken from families and raised by the state. Sparta became your mother. Discipline became your father. Now as a grown warrior, those lessons remain. You practice coordination drills, quick movements, shield raised, spear thrust, pivot, formation shift. You learn to read the man beside you without speaking. A glance, a breath, a shift in weight. Loyalty is absolute. In Sparta, individuality fades, unity prevails. Midday brings a brief transition. You walk through the city of Sparta. It is not grand like Athens. There are no towering temples of marble or vibrant markets overflowing with luxury. Sparta values strength, not decoration. Homes are sturdy and plain. Citizens move with purpose. Women train their bodies as well, for strength is expected of all. You pass elders seated in discussion, veterans with scars earned in battle. Their gaze is firm, appraising. Children run nearby, practicing wrestling. Sparta never rests from preparation. In the afternoon, you prepare your armor. Your shield, the aspis, is heavy and round. Bronze facing catches the light. It bears no personal symbol. It represents Sparta. You fasten the leather grips tightly. Your spear rests beside you, balanced, reliable. Your helmet, bronze, narrow eye slits, limits vision but strengthens resolve. When worn, you see only what lies ahead. You do not fight for glory, you fight for the man beside you. You lift the shield. The weight is familiar. It feels like purpose. Whispers spread through the city. Another conflict may be rising beyond the mountains. Sparta does not fear war. War is its craft. You stand with fellow warriors at the edge of the training grounds, watching the horizon. The wind carries dust. If called, you will march without hesitation. There is no doubt, only readiness. As the sun lowers, you sit with your fellow warriors. Laughter is rare but present. Bonds forged through hardship are unbreakable. You recall battles fought together, victories, losses. In Sparta, friendship is forged through survival. You would die for these men, and they would do the same for you. Night settles slowly over the valley of Sparta. The last warmth of the sun fades from the stone walls, and the air begins to cool once more. A faint wind drifts through the city, carrying the scent of ash from cooking fires and the distant sound of movement settling into stillness. You walk alone now. The training grounds are empty. The dust you stirred this morning lies undisturbed beneath the moonlight. The shield racks stand silent. Spears rest in neat lines. Everything waits for tomorrow. Sparta does not sleep in comfort. It rests in readiness. You make your way through the narrow streets. Torches flicker along the pathways, casting long shadows against the stone. A few elders remain outside, speaking quietly in low tones. Their voices are steady, measured. They speak of land, of alliances, of rumors beyond the mountains. War is never far from Sparta's thoughts. As you pass, they nod, not warmly, not coldly, simply with recognition. You are part of the whole. You pause at the edge of the city and look outward toward the dark horizon. Beyond the hills lie rival city-states, beyond them greater threats. But tonight, there is silence. The moon hangs pale and steady above the mountains. Its light touches your armor resting over your shoulder. The bronze catches a faint glow. You think of the battles you have trained for, but not yet fought. You imagine the weight of the shield pressed against others in the phalanx, the thunder of synchronized steps, the sound of spears striking shields, the cries of war echoing across a field. Your heart does not race at the thought. It steadies. Fear has no place here. only preparation. You remember your first night away from home as a child, taken into the agog. You remember the hunger, the cold, the uncertainty. You remember how small you felt, and you remember the lesson you learned. A Spartan does not ask if he is ready. He becomes ready. You kneel briefly and press your palm against the earth. The soil is cool and firm beneath your hand. This land has shaped you, hardened you, strengthened you. You rise again and return toward the barracks. Inside, other warriors are already settling down. Some adjust their cloaks, some sharpen blades quietly. The sound of stone against metal scrapes softly in the background. You remove your sandals and sit on the edge of your resting place. Muscles ache from the day's labor. Your shoulders are sore, your legs are heavy. But you welcome the fatigue. It means you earned this day. A younger warrior across from you rubs a bruise along his forearm. He does not complain. You nod once in acknowledgement. He nods back. Words are unnecessary. The fire in the corner burns low. Shadows dance along the walls. Outside, the city grows quieter. Tomorrow will demand the same effort, the same discipline, the same sacrifice. You lie back slowly. The stone beneath you is hard, but it is familiar. Your breathing slows. The sounds of the city fade. The night deepens. Sparta rests, but it never softens. You close your eyes as a Spartan warrior, not for comfort, not for ease, but for duty. In this land, strength is not celebrated with words. It is proven with action. You belong to Sparta, and Sparta belongs to you. Another day awaits.